I was watching the game. It was just another play.
I can still hear the sound. I mean, the pop, I knew instantly it wasn't very good.
I didn't know it was him hurt at first until somebody said Koni's down.
And Koni like lifted up his leg and like it was just hanging there. It was just, and me, Mom, and Dad, we all ran out there on the field.
On October 19, 2012, in the small town of Warden, Montana, it was the last game of the season for the Huntley Project High School football team when Koni Dole suffered a broken leg that punctured the skin, requiring immediate surgery.
I just felt something wasn't right. And then when they did the surgery and took some of the muscle, I knew right then we were headed down the path that wasn't good.
On that path, the Dole family was forced to make an impossible decision.
They had my mom and dad break the news to him that either he'd have a limp leg for the rest of his life, that he'd have to wear a brace and never play football or anything again, or have an amputation. He chose an amputation.
After 6 surgeries, Koni Dole awakened to the realization that his life would not be the same.
You know, hoping you're gonna wake up from a bad dream and just looking down and seeing your leg, it's not there anymore. You know, just having to accept that right there, just hard. The doctor came in right away and was explaining to me everything I was gonna be able to and wasn't gonna be able to do. And the first thing he said was, I don't think you'll ever be able to play football again, but there's other options. And I just kind of like thought to myself, you know, watch me.
After the doctors gave the okay to go home, Koni gave himself the okay to get back to work.
I was looking at how many days I had till our first team camp. And, you know, that was the plan all along, to be back by then.
Once he released from the hospital, he went straight to the weight room to lift. There was no doubt in my mind that he would do it.
Just 2 months after his amputation, Koni was on the mat wrestling. Then, with a prosthetic blade, he was running. But there were trying times.
I could just see it in his eyes. He just started crying, and he's like, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. And me and Coach Hess were telling him, you can't give up. You gotta prove these guys wrong.
Determined, Koni was training harder than ever to achieve that goal set from his hospital bed.
Number 7, Koni Dole.
Against all odds, in his return game, not only did Koni Dole play, he scored 2 touchdowns and recorded a sack.
Just to step in that end zone again, it was just kind of like, I'm back. I'm not going anywhere this time.
It was very emotional to see 7 months of such hard work and to be with him when things aren't going well, and to learn how to walk again, to learn how to run, to learn how to laterally move and know what it takes to play the game.
It was on this field where a broken leg could have ended a dream. But Koni Dole had a dream not meant to be broken. His determination to rise again helped turn his lifelong dream into a reality, earning a preferred walk-on scholarship to play football at Montana State University.
My heart just sank when I read that email. I seriously called my mom right away. She was at work, went and woke up my dad, just gave me the butterflies.
Just seeing his face, what he's always wanted is continuing, and he knows that what he's worked for is paying off.
I told him after the first game, you've proved everything. Whatever happens from here is really just icing on the cake or a reward for where you can go as a young man.
Darren Haynes, Al Jazeera.